Hey man, how did that feel?
Well, it feels awesome.
Pretty good way to start your UFC career, huh?
And I don't think everyone comes and starts with the first knockout here in the UFC, first round. I think it was a great fight. I put the pressure on the start, like I said. I said to people before, but I think they underestimate my striking. Like, I'm always better than him everywhere, and everything I threw he felt. And when I took him down, I thought I had it, but I train and I do my conditioning at IAGP with JC Santana back in Boca Raton, Florida, and I could squeeze the 10 minutes there non-stop. But I have other weapons. I'm not gonna burn myself out here. He was feeling everything, so I threw the knee on the body. He fell. I knew he was going to come wide, tried to go out of the clinch. He threw an uppercut and threw the knee, but that was it.
I mean, if people underestimated your striking, it's because you haven't necessarily shown any kind of knockout power like that, where you just show everybody you can tap them, right? So
I showed before my career, my first 3 fights, that I dropped knockout artists before in Dubai. My fights in Dubai, my fights in Kuala Lumpur, it was mostly striking the whole time, and I outstrike the striker. But I think people leave that in the past, and they just look at my last few fights. There was I think I come in 4 submissions in a row, first round finishes, and I can do everything. I'm a complete martial artist today, and I showed that. I proved that. I come here to make noise. The featherweight division there's a new rising prospect. That's me. I will fill up the Brazilian spot in the division. I think Aldo dropped to bantamweight. Moicano went to lightweight. I'm looking to go there and took that spot and representing Brazil on the featherweight division, one step at a time. Today was the first step. I made sure it was a firm step. It wasn't like a slap or anything. So.
How close do you think that choke was at the start there?
It was. At the start, it was a good choke, but he managed to open his elbow and took the pressure out of it. I kept squeezing so I won't release any pressure. And he was having a hard time breathing until I tried to adjust. When I tried to adjust, I lost completely the adjustment. And then I'm like, all right, let's move on to something else.
The shots he was landing with you up against the fence there, were some of those clean and getting through, and was it just a matter of you just needing to adjust right before you were able to land the knee?
I threw the knee before. I knew he felt, so he wanted to not clinch again because he knew I could take him down and I could throw the knees again. But at the same time, he needs to strike back. So he would try to pin me here against the cage, and he threw wide punch. So when I said he would throw a hook, jigging his head into my knee, and then I just time it.
Let's talk a little bit about your roommate who passed, unfortunately. I know this had to have been an emotional fight for you just in general. What does it mean to be able to get a win so soon after that happened?
No, it was crazy. We were talking before, and he was like, man. I said, man, why you don't fight? He was a long time not fighting. He was an MMA fighter. So I said, hey, just get a fight, man. It'll be good for you, good for your spirit. And he was like, no, yeah, I think I should fight. Next day he said, oh, I have an opportunity to fight on the 31st, 1 week after you. I said, yeah, let's go. Get the fight. You come for me on my fight, you help me there, keep training, and then I go to coach you. And yeah, and all right. And he said, man, I need to move. And I just moved out of my ex-girlfriend's house. I need some place. I said, you can be with me for a while, and then we figure it out. And he moved in 5 days after. It was tragic. It was a car accident. It was that at the time. And man, the whole gym is this combat club. I train at Sanford MMA, but I teach a combat club, Burns BJJ. And the whole gym was devastated. The guy was looking forward to help everyone. He was getting the gym in track, and he's super sad. But it was really emotional. But he was going to come for me, so I knew he wanted me to come here and do the best thing, and he was a kickboxing coach, helped me a lot. So, yeah, I managed to these knockouts for you, Andrew, still living inside everyone's heart.
Let's talk about what you want next. I know you mentioned a few names to the UFC right afterwards. You want to run through those for us?
Yeah, sure. I want to fight in Brazil. I want to fight May 9 in Brazil. I think it would be a number UFC. It will be pay-per-view one. So I want to be in there. I fought in Brazil once, really early in my career. It was my first fight. Took the fight 3 days short notice, and I finished the guy in 23 seconds with a triangle choke. So I want to get back there to Brazil and be able to fight for my friends, for my family. I will bring everyone there. And I gave him a few names, like Amir Khani, a good grappler, good striker, and Chase Hooper, also just debut. It will be a good matchup for me. Also, Ryan Hall was looking for a dancing partner. I'm here. He said he's the best grappler of the division. I can grapple, I can strike. He also can. So I think it'll be fun fights for the fan. Both guys, all of guys looking for finishes. I'm one of those, but I came here to make a statement. I did today, first knockout, and I won the bonus also to change my life, to bring my daughter here to the U.S. I have a daughter in Brazil, and you know, life is difficult. It's my whole career preparing for this moment. I'm ready. I'm experienced. I have the skills, and that's it. I want the bonus. I want to come a quick comeback and May 9 in Brazil.
Herbert, speaking of the bonus, seems like you have a good chance at it with that performance. Your brother has gotten a couple himself, but they've always been submissions. Are you gonna rib him about the fact that you're in here your first time and you're already getting a performance of the night bonus for knocking somebody out?
Yeah, it'll be the first bonus if that happens, and I have faith that will happen. It will be the first bonus, knockout bonus for the Burns brothers. Right? I will definitely brag on his face. Hey, look, submission guy, go there. If you want to knock out, you can talk to me.
Also, Herbert, you said you were looking for to get back for the UFC event coming up in May. There is another one coming in March. I think March 19th, UFC Brasilia.
40. Gilbert's doing the main event, the co-main event against Damian Maia.
Is that too quick for you to turn around? I know that card still has a couple openings for fights. Would that be possible, or are you trying to get some work?
I need to get some, like, not crazy injuries, but I have like a few things I need to take care of, and Gilbert's fighting that day, so I want to help him on the camp now and give all my help to him. He helped me to this one, so I will. His time now was my time, his time, and then my time again.
Maybe we can teach him how to knock people out so we can get a performance.
Yeah, I can say. Look, that's how I throw a knee.